Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to Geek in the Closet, and today finally we are going to be looking at this Ultron Build-A-Figure by Marvel Legends Hasbro. Now before taking a closer look at this Ultron Build-A-Figure, let's have a recap of the previous figures in the wave. I've actually taken the liberty to rank them as well. Let's have a look. Now, having a closer look at Ultron, the Build-A-Figure himself, I gotta say that this is actually not the strongest Build-A-Figure by Hasbro. There are a lot other Build-A-Figures in the Marvel Legends line that are actually way better than this one. But however, regardless of um, how weak this particular Build-A-Figure is, I guess the wave really compensated for the lack in for the weakness in this particular Build-A-Figure. So I'm actually pretty okay. In terms of this figure, I'm actually okay with him as well. It's just that in comparison with the other Build-A-Figures, this one is just the weakest. But that's just my opinion. So having a closer look at his face right there, he really depicts the movie Ultron. You can actually see his pupils in there, which is actually very nicely painted, I feel. You know, this metallic, he's just pure metallic silver right there. However, at the same time, the weak points would be the lack in paint, the parts where it's lacking in the silver paint, silver metallic paint right there, as you can see, is actually very obvious at the lower abdominal level area right here, as well as you can actually see a little bit of red paint, just a little bit on his abdominal part right here. Moving towards his arms, is that this entire forearm area together with his hands are the ones that are without silver metallic paint, and you can actually see it being very obvious right there, together with his left arm as well. Going towards his legs, he kind of really reminds me of Terminator's exoskeleton. The legs look actually okay along his thighs right there, very cool. However, if you were to turn him behind, you will actually notice the lack in paint once again. But I've noticed his Ninja Turtle feet right there. No peg holes. No, wait, yeah, there are two peg holes at the bottom of his feet. Moving towards the back is purely not painted. Look at that. It's actually just blank right there. However, I think it is actually easily repaired by silver metallic paint, so I'm actually not really how do you say, phased by the lacking paint or whatsoever, because I actually enjoy painting anyway. But I guess it's worth mentioning because some of you guys will definitely not like the lacking paint. Well, moving onwards to the articulation. This Ultron figure is actually pretty good in terms of articulation. He is able to turn his head left and right. His downward movement is good. I like that because he's actually quite seemingly a tall character, so he has to be looking down on people. Upward movement is quite decent too. His arms are able to extend that much only due to his shoulders are actually hindering the articulation a little bit. Right there, he's able to move forwards and backwards as well. There's actually a bicep swivel over there. It's his elbows is connected by a double hinge. There is a hinge on his wrist, and his swivel, it swivels as well. He does have an ab crunch right there. which is actually, I don't know, there's actually nothing of it there, so you can actually see a weird space of it here if you were to move him backwards like so. Crunches forward this much. He does have a waist swivel. He is not really able to do the splits, but he is able to kick forward this much, backwards just a little bit. He has a double hinged knee, which allows him to bend all the way to the back, which is great. He does have a hinge on his ankles and an ankle pivot. But just to give you an idea of his height, here's a look at Bulldozer next to Ultron. And he's actually the largest one in the wave. And you can actually see that Ultron is still taller than he is, and Ant-Man is just puny compared to Ultron right there. And here's a look at Ultron from the 3-pack right here. Now obviously this would definitely be the better Ultron, obviously. However, I still love his face right there. I wonder if you can actually swap his head. Let's give it a try. I'll just pop this out over here. And I'm gonna pop his head out as well. Judging from the size of this ball right here, he's not able to. Nope. There you go. It's not able to fit in at all. Well, however, it's like no, doesn't fit. Oh well. Now, of course, here's a look at Ultron next to Groot, which is actually still taller than he is. One of my favorite Build-A-Figures is definitely Groot over here. And of course, the Hulk Buster, which towers over him. Now overall, I think that this Ultron Build-A-Figure is actually a decent figure, aside from its problems in terms of paint. But at the same time, I actually like this figure regardless. And as mentioned once again, the wave that this Build-A-Figure comes with is really strong. It's really good, especially the Bulldozer. And yeah, it's definitely worth getting. So that's it for my review, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please do not forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Peace!